as the Mets play Game 2 of their 4-game series against the Arizona Diamondbacks. Meanwhile, Luis Severino will be on the mound for the Mets tonight, and he's been terrific.
I mean, every night it's kind of a no-hit watch for the first 3, 4, 5 innings.
The Mets took the field a little early, and the umpires, for the sake of television, are holding the start until the clock flips, which it just did. And now Lance Barrett will take his spot behind the plate, and Severino can throw his first pitch of the night to Corbin Carroll. And it's lined over the glove of Vientos into left field. A broken bat hit for Carroll. He takes a wide turn at first as Nimmo gets it in quickly. And Carroll, who took an 0 for 3 last night, hits the first pitch of the game for a base hit.
Ketel Marte is the hitter. That rolls away from Nito. Did it hit Ketel? Looks like it might have.
Might have got him on the toe.
Hit by pitch. So we've had a bit of everything here, but the Diamondbacks have 2 on and no outs for Jock Peterson.
Swung on. That's a rocket shot into right field, a base hit. Carroll going to be waved around third. He will score. The throw goes towards third. Lindor cuts it off, and the Diamondbacks lead it 1-0 with nobody out.
Such a good sign for the D-backs. I mean, this is something they desperately need, is some early offense. Kind of get back to their ways, putting pressure on the other team, and turns that 96-mile-an-hour pitch into an RBI.
Christian hitting .264 with 10 home runs.
Runner goes, swung and missed. No throw by Nito. Peterson steals second as Walker strikes out for the first out of the night. Second and third, 1 out. Lourdes Gurriel, the batter.
Now the 0-2 swung on, grounded into left field. That's a base hit. Marte scores, Peterson to third, and it's 2-0 Diamondbacks on the 0-2 RBI single.
And for Severino, he just keeps throwing fastballs. The sweeper hasn't been good, just one changeup that Marte took.
Diamondbacks don't have a ton of lefties in this lineup, and one of those 3 at the plate now, right fielder Jake McCarthy, who not necessarily hitting for a ton of power.
Gets a ground ball. Be tough to double up McCarthy. Lindor with a return throw, not in time, and a run comes home. McCarthy's just too fast, and the ball not quite hit hard enough. Peterson comes home with the 3rd run of the inning, and it's 3-0 Arizona.
The 2-1 lifted in the air to right field, fairly deep but playable. Starling Marte under it, and he makes the one-hand catch, and that retires the side. But the Diamondbacks sent 7 men to the plate. They scored 3 runs on 3 hits.
For left-hander Jordan Montgomery, like his Mets counterpart Luis Severino, tonight a longtime Yankee starter, now across town here, taking the ball for the 8th time this year.
Lindor now on a 9-game hitting streak. He went 4 for 4 with a homer last night. He is 6 for 11 in his career with a home run against Jordan Montgomery.
And the curveball down for ball 4. And so a leadoff walk to Lindor.
That will bring up Pete Alonso.
Swung on, lifted in the air to center. Coming in is Carroll, and no problem for him. He'll make the catch. A little bit off the end of the bat for Alonso. There's 1 out.
Lindor back to first. It'll bring up Brandon Nimmo. Hold on the ground past the diving Walker. Base hit going towards the right field corner. Lindor on his way to third. McCarthy up with the ball. They'll hold Lindor at third, and pulling into second with a double is Brandon Nimmo. And the Mets trying to answer right back here in the bottom of the first, trailing 3-0. Now have runners at second and third, 1 out, and J.D. Martinez coming up. Upstairs, ball 4, the bases are loaded. Mets looking to get it all back, trailing by 3. Those runs are aboard. Starling Marte will be the batter.
Marte cracks one in the left center for a base hit. Lindor is in. Nimmo right behind him. It goes to the wall. Here comes Martinez around third. He will score. Marte to third. He's in with a 3-run triple. And just like that, the Mets tie the game at 3. Just the Mets' 2nd triple of the season, coming in their 57th game. Marte clears the bases, and it's 3-3. Now Vientos trying to get the Mets the lead. He taps one toward third. Suarez can't make the bare hand play, and the Mets take the lead. Marte comes in to score on the infield hit by Vientos. 2nd straight night Mark's had one of those on a little topper toward third. And the Mets go in front 4-3. Tomas Nido leads off in the home second. And he hits one well to center field, chasing Carroll back, and he won't get it. It's all the way to the wall. Nido racing for second. He'll be in standing with a double. So Tomas, who had a terrific game his last time starting on Wednesday with a home run and a single. Has himself a long double to start his night tonight.
So he's in scoring position with nobody out, and here's Lindor.
He drives this one to right center field. McCarthy goes back, takes a look, and it's off the top of the wall. Nito around third. He'll come in to score. Lindor stands at second with an RBI double. And the Mets are pummeling Jordan Montgomery. It's 5-3 New York. Lindor has hit his stride.
13th double for Lindor, who now has a 10-game hitting streak, the longest for a Met this season. And now Pete Alonso, who had the previous long streak of 9, steps in against Montgomery. Lindor takes off early, and he steals third standing up. 8th stolen base of the year for Lindor.
Oh, wow. I mean, everyone fell asleep. Montgomery, the two middle infielders didn't do anything.
Pulled down to third. Suarez with a nice backhand pick. And he gets the out at first.
Well, that'll bring up Brandon Nimmo.
And he comes back to get a big strikeout. That's the second for Montgomery as Nimmo is out number 2. Short right, long run for Jake. Come on, Jake, he's got it. McCarthy, a pretty sliding grab. And he saves a run. They keep Lindor down there at third, but the Mets pick up one more.
So for the second straight night, Jock Peterson draws a catcher's interference call. That is the Mets' 5th catcher's interference this year, the first against Nito.
Nobody out, and the Diamondbacks now threatening with their power hitter, Christian Walker.
And Walker hits a double play ball. Lindor to second for 1. Iglesias to first. Wide throw. And a good save by Alonso. That saved a run.
So 1 out. Runners at the corners, and Lourdes Gurriel, who had a base hit to left his first time up.
And he hits one on the ground. Vientos will have to hurry to turn 2. Iglesias to first. And that one gets by Alonso and goes into the dugout. So the run comes home, and Gurriel will wind up at second. Walker making contact with Iglesias, who threw that ball away. And McCarthy lights it right to Alonso, and that ends the inning.
Harrison Bader lays one to left center. He gets to second base with a double. And the Mets, who are up 5-4, looking for more against Montgomery in the bottom of the third.
Swung on, grounded up the middle. Backhanded by Marte. He's got to be quick. And the throw to first in time. Wonderful scoop by Walker. And the inning comes to an end. Eugenio Suarez leads off the top of the 4th inning.
And he cracks one to left. Nimmo goes back, and he makes the catch. A terrific play by Nimmo on a ball hit over his head. Looked like that was going to get over his glove, but he was able to snatch it for a tough first down.
This is not an easy play.
Nito's aboard. Second walk issued by Montgomery. Here's Lindor, switch hitter batting right. Swing and a miss. Hard fastball in. Strikes out Lindor, who hadn't been retired yet tonight. He had walked and doubled in a run, but he strikes out here for the first out of the 4th. Bounces away from Moreno, the catcher, and that springs Nito up to second base. A curveball in the dirt that bounced by the catcher. A wild pitch puts Nito at second base. That's 2-2 on Pete Alonso.
And he rips one into left field for a base hit. That'll go all the way to the wall. Nito will score. Alonso heads for second. He's got an RBI double, and the Mets now lead 6-4.
Starting Marte first and third, 2 out.
Marte lines one into left field. That's a base hit, and that'll bring in Alonso. The 4th RBI of the night for Starling Marte, and it's 7-4 New York. That's line toward the middle, base hit. Martinez to third. He's being waved in. He will score. Mark Vientos drives in his second run of the night. And the Mets lead it 8-4. Everybody's hitting tonight.
So now 2 out. Runners at the corners for Lourdes Gurriel, who's driven in 2 runs tonight with a single and a fielder's choice.
Popped up on the left side. Lindor trails out. Calls off Vientos, shoves him out of the way, puts it away and retires the side.
One down for Severino here in the 6th inning of play. Suarez 0 for 2.
High in the air, backing up Starling Marte near the wall in right. It's still going, and there it goes. Eugenio Suarez, and that's career home run number 250 for Gino, and it's 8-5.
So Nimmo's got his second hit of the night, and the Mets have the leadoff man on yet again.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
J.D. drives one out to right field. McCarthy goes back, takes a look, and it's out of here. J.D. Martinez homering for the 2nd straight night. A 2-run shot. Number 5 for Martinez. 10-5 New York.
And I can't remember when the last time the Mets have scored in double digits.
Well, every man in the lineup has at least one hit tonight. So Allen's now retired 7 in a row. And here's Marte, who's had the big night. 3-run triple in the first, RBI single in the fourth. Second 4 RBI game of the season. And Marte's on base for the 3rd time tonight as he draws a 2-out walk. That'll give Mark Vientos a chance for a 4-hit game.
Swung on and lifted in the air to right. McCarthy creeping towards the right field line. Will make the catch in fair territory, and the inning comes to an end. D-backs down to their final out. Jock Peterson at the plate, 2nd and 3rd.
And Peterson slams it to right, and that one is way gone. Upper deck in New York, and the Diamondbacks aren't done yet. It's 10-8.
Christian still hitless in the series. He has walked twice.
And Walker sends one deep to left field, and that one is gone. They go back to back, and suddenly it's a 1-run ball game in New York. They win 6 games without a home run. They've hit 3 tonight, and they go back-to-back with 2 outs in the 9th, and it's 10-9.
2-2 to Gurriel. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Put it in the books. And the Mets hang on and have made it 2 in a row over the Arizona Diamondbacks.